For ages, literally thousands of years, people have wondered about the name of God. Wonder no more.
My name is Daniel Adam Fink. In this particular Bible book report, I'm dropping the bomb, the big one. The name of God in the Bible has been disputed for such a long time. We were right about it and we were wrong about it all along. So, you see people writing this word, and people will be afraid to say it, and people would even be stoned for Jehovah, which was never a name. There's no Jehovah as we know now. That used to be a frightening thing, but we're completely over it. And then you see people saying Yahweh and Yahwism. That was never the name of the God of the Hebrews. There's never been a Yahweh. I'm going to tell you what the name is. So, if the name was Yahweh, then Jews would be Yahweh. We never say Yahweh. The name is Yahudah. Nobody says Matis Yahweh. Daniel, have you heard of Matis Yahu? Yes, I have. What about Netan Yahweh? Nope. Netanyahu. Okay, what about Jesus? What's his name? You're talking about Yahusha. Yahudah, Yahusha, Netanyahu, Matisyahu. Now, people are afraid of the name because you're not supposed to take the name in vain. I remember when I was a little boy in Hebrew school, we were in that chapter of the book, and I wrote out the name, and I said out loud, Yahweh, because a wow is now pronounced as a v. It originated as a w. And everybody else in my class either snickered or they got scared, and my teacher said, it's okay. He wasn't taking the name in vain. And that's true. Now, there's a very good chance that you've taken this name in vain a lot of times. Sometimes people have email addresses at yahoo.com. You have someone in the commercial yodeling, Yahoo. Sometimes when you have people you think are not all there mentally, you call them Yahoos. Well, you're welcome. I've just educated you on how you can be sure the name of the God of the Bible, the God of the Hebrews. I'm Daniel Adam Fink, Bible reader. In case you wonder, there's much more to the story. I'm only giving you the tip of the iceberg with the Table of Nations. There's so much more. If you really wish to understand the Bible, contact me. Contact people who have the ability to dig Sodom and Gomorrah, to do genetic studies on the Hebrew migration. I have the Hebrew migration. I have the beginning point. I've been staring at Sodom and Gomorrah on Google Maps for over 3 years. My name is Daniel Adam Fink, Bible reader.
Now that you know, I'm not trying to beat a dead horse, but have you ever thought about people inventing words like tetragrammaton? No one ever intended anyone to talk about a tetragrammaton when they talked about the name of the God of the Hebrews. That never made any sense. No one would ever say tetragrammaton. The name of the God of the Hebrews is Yahuh. There's more evidence. Every time people try to undermine what I'm saying, I'm only giving you the tip of the iceberg. In fact, the entire universe is evidence. The name El is the Canaanite name for God, strength, tree, things like that. So you have Michael, who is like El. Michaya, who is like Yah. You're going to find these Yah and El interchangeable names. So we already knew the Yah. But why do people get confused with way? Because they're assuming that the first two letters Yah followed by a Wahei means way. It does not mean way. The Bible takes place over 4,000 years. Over that time, you have terminal endings. The terminal ending, which just means U or ah is the letter Hey. Yahu, you have the Hey in certain words, but when the word gets too long, you take the H off. It doesn't change the pronunciation. You're going to see this all throughout Hebrew, where why does this one have a yud? Why does this one have a wow and this one doesn't? Well, it just makes the name long, for one. And two, you have delta T, semantic change over time.